This here is from Inside the Magic. Pirates of the Caribbean star reflects on trauma of Johnny Depp film series. Why is it a Johnny Depp film series? I mean, we know essentially it is, but why frame that with something negative? Let's see what they got. Pirates of the Caribbean franchise star Keira Knightley recently discussed her career trajectory with the UK Times. She spoke about shifting towards roles aligning with her priorities and mental and physical health. Man, what's going on with mental health these days? People just can't keep it all together up there. And by the way, I hate to say it, I hate to be such a downer, but I don't think these actors are so relevant anymore. I mean, why would anyone care so much about her mental health? I'm not gonna wish anything bad on anyone, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to think about how to help solve her problem. The complexity of the Pirates of the Caribbean experience. Knightley's portrayal of Elizabeth Swann alongside Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom in the Pirates franchise catapulted her to international fame, establishing her as a household name. She acknowledges that while Pirates of the Caribbean's unprecedented popularity opened many doors, it also brought with it its share of public scrutiny and pressure. Sure, naturally, that's the price you pay. You're getting a huge franchise, you're going to feel some pressure from some things. And they quote her. It's funny when you have something that was making and breaking you at the same time, Knightley said. I was seen as shit because of them, and yet, because they did so well, I was given the opportunity to do the films I ended up getting Oscar nominations for. They were the most successful films I've ever been a part of, and they were the reason I was taken down publicly. So, they're a very confused place in my head. I'm not sure I understand what's going on here. I must have missed some news story or something. Keira Knightley was taken down publicly? She was seen as shit? Was that something in the UK that kind of went over my head here? I saw her as, oh, she's pretty cute. I like this girl. Who is she? That's what I saw. I can't speak for the ladies. What you saw, probably, she's a pretty good actress. Yeah, all right. I sure didn't see her as shit. So somebody please fill me in. The challenges of franchise filming. One of Knightley's primary concerns about returning to a franchise like Pirates of the Caribbean is the demanding nature of filming schedules. Wow, that must be rough. Let's think of a few jobs real quick. How about an ER nurse? The demanding schedule of saving people from dying and helping doctors save people from dying. That must be a tough schedule. How about working an oil rig? Underwater repair, huge waves that might drown you, but a filming schedule. She described the working hours as insane, highlighting the intense commitment required for filming, often leading to exhaustion. Oh no, exhaustion. I'm sure those construction workers building skyscrapers and houses for you to live in don't face exhaustion. You gotta remember the lines, go out there in front of the camera and say them. Exhaustion. Sorry, I just can't have sympathy anymore for this stuff. Knightley was diagnosed and treated for PTSD after filming the Disney series. What? Oh man. Could you drop me your job in the comments, how much you got paid for it, whether you were exhausted, because I'm pretty sure she probably got a lot of money. A lot more than we get for our exhaustion and rough schedules, or exhausting schedules, or whatever. Let's keep going. It's years of your life. You have no control over where you're filming, how long you're filming, what you're filming, she explained. Oh no, years of your life. What the fuck do you think the average person sacrifices? Years of their life. What do they get back? A fraction of what a successful actor like you gets back as far as money, living space, time, and I'd say happiness. It's up to you to know how to use it and make your own happiness, but the potential for happiness. What are they doing? What are we doing here? Why is she complaining about this? What about people that go to war? What do you think a family in Ukraine would be thinking reading this? All right, bombs dropping, but Keira Knightley had this filming schedule. What about someone in Russia who has to go to war who doesn't want to? The citizens aren't really for it. I gotta go to war, I gotta fight and maybe die, but Keira Knightley's filming schedule. And by the way, 10% of the Russian army is women. So there are women like her going to fight, but Keira Knightley had PTSD over her exhausting filming schedule. Oh no. So if you watch this video and you're still watching and you're like, why is this guy being so hard on Keira Knightley? What did she ever do? This is what she did. She complained about a complete luxury that only like 0.1% of the world have, or something like that, probably less. While there's people out there in very serious situations or much, much more exhausting careers making a fraction of a living if they can even make a living. And they got to mention Johnny Depp film series, which has nothing to do with it. She expressed dissatisfaction with the lack of creative control that comes with working on such large projects. Oh no! All you soldiers out there, construction workers, nurses working double shifts, Keira Knightley had dissatisfaction with creative control over something she doesn't own anyway. Why would she have creative control over a character in a multi-million-dollar franchise they're trying to profit off? Why would they trust her? Because she's so lucky to be picked for the role in the first place, but unlucky not to have creative control. Boo-hoo. Now she's looking for a new direction. She's looking for pure entertainment, as if Pirates was something more than pure entertainment. What the fuck was it if it wasn't pure entertainment? Was it some education on the Disney ride? The attraction at Disney World? Some important information and a learning experience on that? Was it some training course I could use to enhance myself? It was pure entertainment. She's now working on Netflix's Black Doves, which no one has ever heard of or care about, but that's my silly opinion. I don't care about it. I haven't heard of it. By the way, she's done some topless scenes. I guess that's off the table too now. Just saying. Throwing it out there randomly. But wait, that would actually be pure entertainment, right? I guess, kind of. Depends on the context. Okay, I digress. If you're not subscribed here, consider it. I'm getting places these days. I'm out in the ocean now. My background's moving. At least there's that. If you don't subscribe, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.